Hello and welcome to this hypnosis recording for embracing life and living life to the fullest. Now, you can sit or lie down in a way where you can comfortably let go, where you can allow all tensions to be released now, as that unconscious mind will become more and more receptive to my suggestions now or in a minute, as you can allow yourself to drift into a trance, a beautiful, calming, relaxed focus that you can engage with in such a calming, beautiful way, to let go of any tensions in your forehead and your cheeks and jaw and tongue, and let go of that throat and those shoulders, all the way down those arms to the tips of those fingers, letting go of tensions from the chest, the stomach and legs, and all tensions from those feet can just evaporate and dissolve more and more with every moment now. And you can allow yourself to go deeper within. As you relax that body, you can relax that imaginary body, that can relax those thoughts that you imagine relaxing, to let go and be receptive to making changes in that life, because you are beginning to embrace life that little bit more. Listening to this recording is a signifier of that you are beginning to live life more fully, to be present, to be here, to feel more joyful in every day-to-day situation. And you know that many people speak about being in the moment, in the now, in this present. And I wonder how often you really are present now. And your unconscious mind can show you ways in which you become more present in your life from now on. You see, there is an energy that you have when you are fully engaged, like when you're in flow, when you're doing an activity that can feel so good to do. or like when you're having a beautiful conversation, or making love, connecting in a way where you're fully in the now, in the moment, experiencing everything right now, so viscerally and vividly and beautifully, with your whole being present in the act. And you can get a sense of how it feels when you're fully engaged with an act, when you're fully engaged with life. How that energy is so different than times where you're absent-minded, or you're on autopilot, or continuously pondering this or that or this or that. When you're fully engaged now, you can get a sense of how different it feels to be fully engaged in the moment, and make those feelings stronger now, so that you can turn on that engagement at will. And when you turn on that engagement, right, it's very interesting, because something happens, and that your self-obsessive thinking or self-critical faculty, it disappears for a moment when you are fully engaged, when you are fully in flow. It's almost like those thoughts and ideas that often constrict you into being disconnected completely disappear, and you are at one with the experience you are having. Feeling that feeling of being fully engaged. Like when you are in flow, doing something that you really love, or when you're with good company having such a good time, or when you're listening to music and dancing or making love, or whatever brings you into that moment now. You can allow that feeling to get stronger and stronger and stronger, noticing how that energy moves slightly more outwards and open, where that energy can be vast and open. Your mind, your heart can be so open to embrace life, and increasing those feelings even more now. Noticing how you feel when you're totally in flow. And your unconscious mind can show you scenarios where you're in that flow now, and you can make those colors brighter, the sounds louder, the feelings stronger, more and more, turning the volume up, turning the brightness up, making the images bigger and bigger and bigger, the feelings stronger and stronger and stronger as you are fully engaged, open, interacting in flow with the world now, with intention, with love. Because if you loved the world, you would fully engage with the world. Much like a child fully engages when they're learning something new, or much like a parent fully engages when taking care of their child, you can fully engage with life. Because when you engage with life, life engages with you. And it can be a beautiful thing to be fully engaged and allow those feelings to increase even more, and notice how that energy moves, how you interact with the world, how you move, speak, think? And how do people look at you when you're moving and interacting, fully engaged with your life? How do people respond to your energy now? Increasing more and more that fully engaged feeling. And when I say fully engaged, you can get that fully engaged feeling and double it or triple it. And when I say fully engaged, you can get that fully engaged feeling and double it or triple it now. And you can notice times in that life where you have not necessarily been there. You've been off and away, worried or thinking or contemplating, or just purposefully disassociating so that you didn't have to communicate or do this and that. Well, you can switch to that full engagement now in all kinds of life situations. When waking up, fully engaged. When speaking with others, fully engaged, giving that full energy, presence. When shopping, fully engaged with your full presence. Even for a brief moment where you meet another person for 1 second, that second can be fully engaged. When you enjoy the sky or the sunset or the trees or the beach or mountains, cliffs, beautiful sights in nature, you can fully engage with the witnessing of the beauty of nature. Because when you are fully engaged now, that life can seem so much more alive. And the little moments in your life you take advantage of, little conversations could go further than you ever imagined. A little interaction or a smile could impact someone's day much more than you can imagine. And the more you are fully engaged, the more you can fully engage now with all areas of life where you can enjoy becoming more and more fully engaged now and in the future, because right now is a perfect time to allow that flow, that energy to expand outwards, to touch everyone you see and meet. And you can allow yourself to fully embrace your steps, engaging with that sense of openness and flow as you walk and as you move and speak. When life becomes similar to dancing, when speaking becomes like telling poetry nice and fluid and flowing when you are fully engaged. Now, as you bring that full engagement into how you interact with others, like a dance with others, and even a glance is a moment of music, of art, of beauty that you can fully engage with. And you know, your life and every moment is like a blank canvas. And painters can get so excited when they have a blank canvas to paint on, because they know that they can choose whatever they wish to paint. They can choose whatever color they wish, and they can apply that color in any way they like. They could use a brush. They could fling it onto the canvas from across the room. They could do it with their teeth. It really doesn't matter how they do it, because they are just allowing that full engagement with the process of filling the blank canvas that is every moment in your life with beauty. Because that canvas of your life is waiting for you to bring beauty into every moment. How when opportunities arise, you can fully embrace them, knowing that you're painting that canvas with beauty. And as you look back on your days, you can say to yourself that I created beauty, that I was fully engaged, and that I embraced life. And you know that when you embrace life and live life to the fullest, things can be so much more enjoyable, and you bring beauty to others. It's like giving flowers to everyone you meet. And with every step you take, leaving a trail of flowers behind you. Everywhere you go, you leave flowers. Even if leaving flowers is a moment of recognition of beauty, if leaving flowers is listening carefully, if leaving flowers is just giving your presence to a person or a situation, you can leave flowers or disengage. And you know, in life, so many are disengaging. You see on the street with people on their phones, not paying attention to those around them and walking with their heads down, forgetting that they can raise their head and engage fully with everyone and everything around, because there is a vast and beautiful world outside of that head. A vast and beautiful world outside of that technology, outside of those things that create separation. And of course, you can choose separation if you wish. But you know there's much more beauty in connection, because connection is what we like to do. It gives us a sense of purpose, a sense of beauty, a sense of love. And I wonder in what ways you will connect with life. Connect with nature. And I wonder how you will connect with the people around you as you become more and more present. Your unconscious mind reminds you to guide your energy into the present moment, expanding outwards and enjoying the moment to paint that canvas whatever colors and shapes you wish, to give flowers to those you come across, and to feel so good, and to bring good feelings to others, to help other people, to care for other people, to care for the world, to care for this very moment now. Because this moment is the only time that you will have this moment. And if you're about to eat your final meal, never to eat again, you would like to make the most of that meal, wouldn't you? To taste every bite, to chew it thoroughly, and to really enjoy the moment. Because what has passed has passed. So now is an opportunity to be fully engaged. And in a moment you can begin to awaken. As I count up from 0 to 5. But before I do, your unconscious mind can just practice expanding out into the moment, giving you that sense of flow, and doing it again and again. And anytime you notice retracting inward, you can allow that flow out to happen again, to be fully engaged. Okay, ready to awaken now at 0. Bring your energy to your toes, feet, ankles. 1. Letting that energy rise up your legs to that stomach, to that chest, to those arms. 2. Beginning to awaken more and more with 3. Coming into a stretch. At 4. Opening those eyes. And 5. Wide awake as is appropriate for this time. Thank you for listening to this recording. Remember, you can listen to this recording as much as you wish, and the more you listen to it, the more you will gain from it. So please subscribe to this channel for more like this, more hypnosis recordings. And if you have any suggestions of a hypnosis recording that you would like to hear, then let me know in the comments. And do enjoy your life. And I wish you all the very best that life has to offer.